Well, dude,
So that's why you mentioned at the beginning or before the show the soft rock phosphate, but there's azomite. There's so many different globally, and if you're getting something from a volcano, like say around Mount St. Helens, that's fresh stuff that's coming out. Do you think there's any difference in the freshness of the rock that you're using? I've never even thought of that. It just popped into my head.
It's not the freshness. It's the difference is how it was made. A volcano has a certain way of melting everything and doing stuff as opposed to, a mountain that takes forever to be ground up into a dust, or various different types of, even then those mountains, how were they made, right? How they came into being, what were the forces that put all these stuff together, right? So the key here is to do what Mother Nature does. She never does anything one type, and so the biology is always a blend of both.
Diversity. Can you say diversity?
Yeah,
it's exactly everything. Right. Yeah,
and so if you follow that, then you will naturally get a diversity of trace minerals.
Yeah.
Rather than say, okay, I got azomite. That's all I need. Yeah, right. Good luck with that. I will tell you right off the bat, 80-90% you're going to miss 20, at least 20 of the trace minerals, if not more.
Yeah.
Okay, if not more. The sixth ones are so hard to get. You have to really look at the sources of how they're being made. And the secret is, volcanoes are a very good source. Volcanoes are a very good source of how it's made. And if you look at what part of the world a volcano comes from, that will give you a really good idea, because you can look at all the different materials that they're made in that area. You can say this is made of iron. So you can see how it affects it. What's really cool is that, again, when a volcano erupts, it sends it out into the atmosphere, which goes around the world. Yeah. Sprinkles it. So it's not like not all minerals are alike. That's what's cool about it, because iron, copper, magnesium, all these are very different. They're all made differently. Gold is made differently. Silver is made differently. So they're all made differently, but yet they have a way of magically all ended up blending together in the right proportion. A lot of times when I get rock dust, I send it to a lab. They say, what did you do here? Did you mix this up? Yeah, Mother Nature mixed this up. At the tiniest amount, all these different trace minerals in there. Tiniest amount. And if you add too much, remember I told you the one guy took a pound of a bag of rock dust, put it in his raised bed, killed all the plants, and said, rock dust is toxic. Well, trace minerals becomes toxic. It's a T word. T is the same thing. Trace is it's a toxic, right? The T. It's got a big T, toxic. So it's trace. Trace minerals and toxic.
Trace minerals. Yeah.
Right. And so that is, and so I would not worry too much about trying to decide. It's a good idea to know the diseases and pests. Okay, it's a good idea.
Right.
It's a much better idea to know why you have the diseases and pests in the first place. Stay away from those conditions, and you won't have the diseases and pests in the first place. That's the key that you want to do. You want to work. You want to get it down so that you automatically know. Right. That's the way it works. Typically, going weak, unhealthy plants are attacked. The wolf goes after the sick sheep. Cinder pumas, Hasselblad, was all the same. They're not. They're made slightly. They're made differently. Micronized minerals is best. Well, if he has a source of micronized minerals, I would say go for it, right? Because micronized is exactly right. It's already broken down for you, so that the biology can then absorb it faster and use it, because usually the biology has to break it down. Don't be a moron.